Why do I sound like this? Hey guys, it's Lauri. Welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna tell you right now, I gave my bracelet away on the way down here. So you guys know how important they are to me, and I'm not gonna have one at the end when I go on my way, but I'll show you. We're just gonna go right back up there, and I can't help it. I always just give them away. Y'all know me. Y'all know how I am. But how many blessings are we going to give out today? Each and every day. Let's get into this, right? Oh my God, are you serious? Ladies, here we are in Marathon Key, and I'm telling you, it's way more beautiful than you could ever imagine. Yesterday, we went all the way down to Key West. It's like the end of the world down there. So much going on, so much energy, so many colors, so much life. But this morning is different. This morning is quiet. This morning is peace. And I'll be honest with you, at this point in my life, I'm loving a little peace. Luke, you all know Luke, my big fluffy teacher in the shape of a dog. He's teaching me slow down today because I don't know why I've been running around like crazy lately. And you know what? Everything in my life is perfect right now. That's what we talked about. This ministry is growing, messages are getting out, and God is moving. And yet there I go again, pulled into the swirl, and it hit me. Maybe I needed a message from myself today. Because if I'm not careful, I can start slipping into the spotlight mode. And I don't want to be a spotlight. Spotlights are all about drawing attention to themselves. They move around looking for things to shine on. But as soon as you flip the lighthouse switch on, it doesn't chase anything. The lighthouse stays in one place. It's steady, it's constant, it's a guiding. Lighthouse shines because it is. You know, I could be a lighthouse right here on Marathon Key. So this morning, I'm sitting here with Luke. We watched the sunrise come up over the Gulf of America and listened to Joyce Myers. And she said something that stopped me in my tracks. She said, the more you have, the more you tend to get wrapped up in I am without even knowing who I am is. Because here's the thing. If you don't know the real I am, you're just stacking words on sand. You're building an identity on things that can be taken away. Exodus 3:14, God tells Moses, I am who I am. That's not a label. That's not a title. That's God declaring himself as the source of your energy, your everything. And Neville taught that your I am is always of being. God's presence expressing itself through you. Your I am is your state of consciousness. If you say, I am tired, live tired. I'm broke, live broke. Not enough, then live with not enough. And when you let pride take over, your I am becomes ego, trying to create separation instead of union with the source. Pride will tell you, look at what I've done. Look at what I've built. I've made this happen, and don't get me wrong. Hard work is good. It's excellent. It's good. God calls us to do all things with excellence. But James 4:10 says, before the Lord will lift you up, Humility isn't about shrinking. It's about aligning. It's about knowing that everything I am, every gift I have, every door that's open for me came from his hand, not mine. Neville said, you are the operant power, meaning your outer life is going to reflect your inner state. I am is rooted in fear, pride, lack, or proving. Then what's that going to show up here? But if your I am is rooted in God's truth, in love and peace and abundance and humility, the world has no choice but to mirror it back to you. And let me tell you, mirroring this morning, watching a giant golden sun come up over the water, you can't help but realize the same God hung it there, the same I am breathing life into me today. And that's the I am I want my life to be wrapped up in. Not spotlight, not noise, not the running around for things that don't even matter in the long run. I want to be a lighthouse, steady, grounded, shining from the truth of who God is in me. So maybe this morning you needed the same reminder I did. Slow down. Don't get lost in the I ams. The world wants you to claim the real I am. Stand in his light and let everything else just be extra. And usually at this time, I'll show you guys my armor of God bracelet and go on my way. But now I am still wrapped in the armor of God, whether having this bracelet on or not, because I know my truth. Good morning. And you all put on your armors of God and be on your way.